joined there by Liam Daly. How you doing, buddy?
Good mate, you okay, yeah?
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, I've looked back at the old highlights from the Kettering game. You got a good double-hander in the back there for the goal, didn't you?
Yeah, to be fair, look, at the time, obviously, there's no point arguing referees anymore. Once he's made his decision, you can chase them around all you like. They're not going to change the decision. And I says to him in the game, what was your thought behind that? And he said, with how big you are, you went down too easy, which that's a fair enough comment. But, well, you know, look, me being my height, when I'm going for a ball in the air and I'm obviously going to go down, that's football, do you know what I mean? Do I agree with it? No, but that's how the game's changed now. Obviously, I've known Addy a long time, playing with him and that, and straight away he said, it's a foul, like 100% it's a foul. He hasn't gone too much, but he's nudged me off balance. Maybe I've made a bit of a meal out of it, but I do think if that happens anywhere else on the pitch, he gives a foul, do you know what I mean? So, but as I say, it's one of them things, decisions do go against you sometimes, and you can't really do much about it.
So how are you feeling in yourself now then? Because, you know, you've just come back and you're playing like nearly 3 games a week, and first part of the season, you know, you were struggling a bit, weren't you?
Yeah, no, look, for the last years, I've struggled with the start of the seasons, because when the ground's hard and things like that, I do feel it more, don't get me wrong, on my body, you know, it's tougher to find that extra bit of yard when the pitches are so heavy, but I see my body does seem to feel better after games when the pitches are softer, but that's why I do prefer to play on 4G now if I can. I just seem that I feel like that, you know, it doesn't take as much. Listen, I'm not quick anyway, but it doesn't seem to slow me down as much as playing on heavy pitches and things like that. But you know, I've come in and I think we've done well, haven't we? You know, look, obviously there was the goal incident the other day, but I do think at the time we was leaking too many goals. Gav thought he needed to change something. And when I've come in, you know, we've won 3. I think we've won, and we've lost 2. It is what it is, but as I say, at the time when I was brought into the team, it was purely down to us. We needed to just shore up a little bit, and I think that has been the case. You know, look, we lost again the other day, 1-0. Needham Market was 1-0. They are close games. You know, it's not like we're shipping in goals, and I think that was what we needed to put a stop to. Really,
we got 8 games left now. It's you know, it's 8 cup finals really to get into the playoffs, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, there's a massive last push for the end of the season now. It's not going to happen. You know, look, if we lose the game on Saturday, it's going to go all the way. Listen, there's going to be loads of twists and turns. That's just the nature of the sort of league we're in. Anybody can beat anybody on the day. I mean, Vaughan said after the game, you know, we spoke to a lot of the Kettering players, and not being disrespectful, but you look at our team on paper to their team, and you would expect to see the difference in where the 2 teams are, because we've got a better team. That's not you know, disrespecting them. We, player to player, we are better than them, but you know, at their place, they made it hard for us. They played the conditions probably better than us, and listen, credit where credit's due. For where they are in the league, it's about them getting points, but you know, they picked it up at their place. But I'm sure it'll be a totally different game when we come here, and you know, I'd be quite confident to say now, I think we'll get the 3 points off them when they come back here.
Well, the pitch will be level for a start, won't it?
But that helps, don't it? You know, like I remember sitting in the dugout and I looked at the line, and it's like a I don't even know, but it's like a roller coaster. But listen, they've always had a bad pitch, haven't they? And look, whatever the situation, you have to. The teams who are at the top have probably gone there and picked the 3 points up. So we just have to dust ourselves down. It's not the end of the world, and we've got another tough game Saturday, and you know, go again.
You know, that could be one of our toughest games that we've got remaining, really. I know we've still got to go to Mickleover, but you know, that's a 3G pitch, so that anything can happen there. You play football, you can get a result there. You know, we've got Redditch coming here, and I don't see any problems with that one whatsoever. No. So this one could be one of our hardest games that we got left coming up on Saturday.
Well, listen, Coven have been one of the team, but they've probably been the best team in the league for a few years running. This season hasn't quite gone the way they planned. You know, I don't think they recruited. They didn't bring much in, if you get what I mean. They kind of stuck it, and sometimes you do need to freshen things up, don't you? Maybe it's got to the point where, you know, next year they might have to bring a few new faces in. Don't get me wrong, they still had a good cup run, and I know they got a heavy defeat the other day, so you know, it could be a good time to play, it could be a bad time to play them only Saturday, we'll tell. But look, you know, you're not going to Coval and getting an easy day, so I mean, if you to come out there with a result, it's a good day. I've always said you don't want to be losing back-to-back games in this league, because all of a sudden a team who are out of it, like who are behind you, can all of a sudden be overtaking you, and then you're the one chasing again. So it's an important game Saturday.
So last year you had a great push and you won through the playoffs with Rushall. Obviously you're here now. Callum's coming in now, and Dre's coming in as well. And with that experience, is going to out the dressing room big time, isn't it?
Well, I think it was no hidden fact the other day. I think when our substitutes come on second half, if anyone was going to score in that game, it was going to be us. I mean, I thought Dre was very good when he come on, getting on the half turn, and I thought Coyley was very clever as well. And it's a shame for Charlie Williams, who took up another knock. But when them three come on, I did think we were pushing, and it looked exciting. The movement across the three behind Callum was good, and that's a sign of what you're going to get from Dre. The thing you've got with him as well, physically, what he brings to the team is a big problem. For what I mean, if you look at, say you went with Callum and him as a centre two, you ain't getting much stronger in probably not just this, the levels above as well. The two strong boys, so he's a great signing for us. And listen, he just got through into it last week, didn't he? Coming on the Thursday, so he's been round the lads now. He'll try again tonight with us, and let's see what Saturday brings with you.
Best of luck, mate.
All right, mate. Cheers, top man.